Shalom, everyone. So I'm right now with the former Iranian national judoka, Sam Rajavi.
Shalom, Hananya. Shalom, Iran. Shalom, Israel. I'm so happy to talking to you.
I just have to warn you, because the fact that you are right now on camera talking to an Israeli, it's a crime, according to the stupid Islamic regime in Iran. So, I mean, I'm sorry to inform you, but you are a criminal for talking to me.
You know, we are all criminal in Mullah's opinion. In their opinion, they are just the good people, and the rest of the world are all criminal.
I always see videos of mullahs or people chant death to Israel, down with Israel. I want you to teach me how to say in Farsi, because I would like to respond to them. So how to say in Farsi, long live Persia and shame on Khamenei.
You say long live Persia, they say death to Israel. That's our difference. You can say Zende bad Iran.
Zinde bad Iran. Yeah.
And Zende bad Israel for sure.
Zinde bad Israel. How's my accent?
Yeah. I like that. And Nag bar Khamenei.
Neg bar Khamenei.
Yeah, we go. You got it.
You were a judoka in Iran, right? A successful judoka. So why did you leave?
You know, I'm gonna tell you, if you don't follow their stupid and petrified rules,
yeah,
you're out. And I'm basically out of their game.
But you know, what would happen to you if you come back to Iran?
Oh man, if I'm lucky enough, they're gonna give me three options: got killed by torturing, or execution, or shooting. I would prefer by shooting, obviously, but realistically, I think they're gonna torturing me first and execute.
It's just outrageous, considering the fact that this is the reality for Iranians, and many leaders around the world are quiet about this.
That's why we are here, to be voice of Iranian people, because they can't speak up, man. Everyone you see, you follow I'm pretty sure you follow the news. Everyone who speak up, okay, come on, go and kill them.
And I'm curious to ask you, do Iranians hate Israelis? Because listen, if I watch the media in Iran, it seems like we are the greatest enemies ever.
Obviously, Iranian loves Israeli people. We people love each other, man. This dictatorship force them to hate each other. That's why I'm telling you, it's false media from Islamic media. There comes up and they say, oh, down with Israel, Iranian people hate. But I'm gonna tell you, Iranian people loves Israeli people as Israelian loves Iranian people.
It warms my Israeli and Jewish heart here in Tel Aviv, because Iran tells that the mullahs of Iran, they say, we are going to destroy all of Tel Aviv. And from Tel Aviv, I'm sending love to the Iranian people. As you know, Israel's army is stopping Iran from basing itself in Syria. And Israel's army is one of the few armies in the world that dares to stand up to the Islamic regime in Iran. And because we all know that they want to dominate the Middle East, they want to expand their evil empire. And what do you think about that? I mean, do Iranians support the Israeli army?
Every action from Israeli army against those bastards, obviously, all Iranian people support them. This dictatorship bring terrorists everywhere in there, in Syria, in Iraq, everywhere, and this area, it's not safe because of them. That's why obviously they support every action against them.
I'm very curious, and I think this is the best question that I have for an Iranian. I was born and raised in Israel. I have never been to Iran, and I believe that we will have a friendship in the near future. Hopefully it's sooner then later. I want to ask you, as an Iranian, what is the number one thing that I must know as an Israeli before coming to Iran?
Okay. Have you ever heard about taro?
No, what's
You
Toro?
might know. Okay. Let me tell you some example. So imagine if you go to the restaurant in Iran or Tehran, wherever, with Persian community. First of all, you have to eat as much as you can.
Oh,
If you
really?
don't eat, if you eat less, they think, oh, you don't like them. So you have to prepare yourself, and then imagine the waiter or waitress bringing the bills on the table. You're gonna see fighting to each other, Iranian,
Really?
but on a good way. They are looking for pay their bill. No, I'm gonna pay that. No, I have to pay that. So it's pretty normal. But to be honest, I know right now Iranian people suffering because of the economic things. But still, I think they're keeping their root.
From the one thing that you told me, Torov, it sounds
Taro,
like
yeah.
I'm going to have a good time in Tehran. And you know, once we have peace, I'll go to the famous street in Iran where the tyrants in Tehran used to sit. I'm gonna take a selfie there.
But right now they change every street to the Islamic names. Every single street they change their names from the old names to Islamic names. Oh man, come on.
It just shows you that they are not real Iranians, because a real Iranian would do everything to defend the Persian history. You know, I am sad that it's weird that I'm an Israeli and I'm fighting to keep the Persian history. And, you know, I'm fighting against this evil regime together with you Iranians. So it's so sad to see that, you know, many people don't know that, but, you know, Iran is under occupation. So I want to end with something a little funny. You know, the Persian language sounds really interesting to us Israelis. And I always try to learn new sentences in Persian because to be honest, I just love the accent. I want you to teach me the hardest word in Persian.
Hardest word for us, it's not hard to say that, but it's hard to take it. It's azadi. Do you know what's azadi?
No,
It's freedom. Yeah, man. I'm telling
that's
you,
painful.
it's pretty simple to say it, right? Iranian people fighting for freedom for years and years and years, over and over again. But we are hopeful. We still keep fighting because we need it. We need it really bad.
I just want to say thank you so much for everything that you do and for fighting for the freedom of Iranians. I hope that one day we could sit in Tehran for a good cup of coffee. Who knows?
Yes, Tehran for sure.
You
That's
see?
good.
We're together in this.